folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last season's national champions, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. The shotgun, handoff inside. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made at the play, the 29-yard line.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offense coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. Defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Love the aggressive approach here by the play caller. First drive of the game, why not? Vertical passing game is on fire, picking up big gains.
And the Ducks look to keep this drive moving. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Force out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10 and first down and going. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. The Ducks looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, unbelievable execution. They get a touchdown on the board, and Autzen Stadium is rocking. You know, they only have about 60,000 people inside this stadium. I would argue it's as loud as any stadium in the country. And you put a touchdown on the board like that, this place becomes electric.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Tough running to avoid a loss and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense facing a 3rd and long on the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And they'll kick it away here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. Powerful offense is back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. That sack sets up a 3rd down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Tight end makes the grab. The Ducks pick up enough for a 1st down here.
Not a huge gain here, but the quarterback does a nice job of going with this safe, smart option, finding the big tight end and picking up a critical 1st down to keep this drive rolling.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's got it with room to run. Breaks into the clear. And they score. But there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. The shotgun running play call. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Ducks pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
The offense going with the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring it down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ducks. Extra point try coming now.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. It's a run to the left.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Russell. That ball snagged for a completion. Alabama needing this 4th down conversion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pocket breaking down. And the senior calls his own number, keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Tailback with another carry. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He lets it go on the move. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. But just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Oh, what a move. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Look out, room to run here. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Grab down the middle, it's Williams. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offense.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. To the air. It's Russell. Running back has it on a screen now. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, a screen pass is all about timing. But this one just didn't come together at all. You couldn't get the blocking the line. The timing was off. Everything seemed to be off. The defense blew up the entire setup.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Using his legs here. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Can he make it to the marker? They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. It went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Breaks loose at the 40. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Scanning the field, it's Russell. Looking deep downfield to the left. And he makes the grab inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. BAT is good, makes the score 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. Begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
They're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. The offense will now quickly spend the timeout.
Boy, that's kind of be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's another deep shot. Touchdown, Ducks. This air attack is still unstoppable.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Scanning the field. It's Russell. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Butler. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. It's the running back in the flat. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Throws to the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Dickey. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seemed to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. Tries to get loose in the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain.
Wow, that's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
2nd down play coming up. And on the carry, he's heading left. Has the first down and more. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
On first down, it's play action. On the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Catch made on the right side. Great cut. They whiff on him. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Tide. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Oh, they trapped him for a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the 1st down. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Throws it to the right. He's got it. That is enough for a 1st down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And the Ducks looking to run some tempo here.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. The Ducks will have to kick this away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Set up from the 13. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's going to take off here. Crosses the 25. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets them.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Toss play to the outside. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Coverage team makes the tackle to wrap up the third period of play. And so far, we've been treated to a duel of big play wide receivers. These guys have been putting on a show, piling up the highlights through three quarters. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Breaks free. Got the first down and still motoring. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today.
Really positive yards here from this running back. He's able to pick up the first down. I guess the only knock would be he does step out of bounds with the new college rules. Of course, the clock will stop momentarily until the play clock starts on the next play, and then the clock will get started again. So just try to stay in bounds when you're working with a lead like this.
Pressure is coming. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Here's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
So second and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. They look to throw it here on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
A play action, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. press coverage now from these DBs. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Grab by the receiver. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Hill. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion. The Ducks line up with a 1st and goal. Try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Dropping back. It's Russell. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times. Consistent pressure. Just dominating performance.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his 1st down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
Hit as he released it. That's incomplete. Very nearly intercepted that time.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath. Tackle them inbounds and keep that clock moving.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw yet again. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Back to pass. It's Russell. Makes the grab. It's Butler. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. That's reeled in. It's Butler. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. Fires it to the wideout. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the 4th.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Russell. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
And the defense wraps him up.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at second and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Second down, looking to throw it. He's running out of time here. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Breaks into the open. The 50. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Ducks. A long-distance defensive touchdown. Wow.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.